Hello, everyone. This is EB the Original Master here, and welcome to the second to final episode of my review series on the Mustachio Adventures of Super Mario on Season 2 that I'm doing as a part of my 10th anniversary set of videos. And today I'm here to review the episode Toadbow. So, yeah, this episode is Season 2, Episode 12, and it came out on November 9th of 2011. Not 2011, sorry, 2024. I don't know why I said 2011. But yeah, yes, this is season 2, episode 11. And in this episode, um, it centers around Toad and Toadette. And so they discover a rainbow after a rainstorm. And the rainbow sends them to a colorful world. And yeah, so that is your brief synopsis of the episode. So yeah, this episode was really fun to work on because this is another episode where I came up with original new characters, being Bluey, Pinky, Greeny, and King Thunderbolt. And surprisingly, there is something that I do want to address is that when I first came up with this episode idea back in 2021, I actually realized or noticed beforehand, I actually named Bluey Bluebert, and Greeny's original name was going to be, I think, Stevenson or something. Or, yeah, I kind of forgot what I originally called Greeny, but I did had um, original names for Bluey and Greeny, and when I finally worked on the episode, I kind of forgot about those names that I had came up with previously, so I just came up with other names. And yes, the characters' names are named after their colors, so that's why I named them Bluey, Greeny, and Pinky. And so yeah, so these are the three new original characters in the episode. So yeah, the episode takes place at Rainbow World, which is the the fictional new location that I came up with, where Toad and Toadette meets up with Greeny, Bluey, and Pinky, where they get to know each other and everything. So Bluey is the blue water droplet with the blue baseball cap, and he is the older brother to Pinky, who is the pink water droplet with the light blue bow, who is the younger sister. And then you have Greeny. Yeah, sorry, I got some stuff on my lips. I'll take care of that later. So yeah, then you have Greeny, who is the best friend of Bluey and Pinky. He's the green water droplet with the green spiky hair. So when Toad and Toadette meets up with them, they get to know each other, and as a matter of fact, Pinky and Toadette had the most interactions within the episode, and that's where I introduced King Thunderbolt, who is the main antagonist of the episode, and he's basically a larger, a gray water droplet. He actually has a crown. He has two lightning bolts on his robe, and he basically causes trouble in Rainbow World by zapping the rainbow ball, which they were playing with. And then King Thunderbolt kidnaps Bluey, Pinky, and Greeny, takes him to the top of his tower, and Toad and Toadette has to rescue them because they are their new friends and they would like to help out. So yeah, this was actually a really fun episode to work on. I really enjoyed the premise of this episode. This episode did had production problems because of the text to speech sites that I was using, trying to find the voices that I want. Well, I did find the voices that I wanted, but they were under a paywall until I found another text to speech site that had the exact same voices, but for free. And yes, unfortunately, I can no longer find that website anymore on my previous laptop because before I got my Dell Latitude, this was back when I was still using the Dell Inspiron before the whole bezel popping out and everything because when I was working on this episode, my previous laptop was still working fine, and yeah, so that's what I wanted to bring up. So yeah, the website link, I can't find the link anymore. because I don't know. I think the website probably got taken down. Either way, I am very grateful that I found that website, um, because if not, this episode would have been canceled and I would have not had it released. So that was one of the production problems that I had with this episode. And yeah, so some highlights of the episode obviously were the new original characters that I came up with, King Thunderbolt. Then I also had the big climax at the end where I introduced a customized power up, which is like this yellow electricity flower. It's like it's like a yellow fire flower that Toad and Toadette uses, and they zap King Thunderbolt with lightning as revenge. And yeah, so yeah, that's really all I will add to Toadbow. So this was a fun episode. I really enjoyed it, and it was pretty fun to work on. All right, so the next episode will be the last one, and it is going to be on Bombs Away. Now, unfortunately, this episode was incomplete because if you guys want to know a Cliff Notes version of what's going on with this, I had decided to retire on making fan-made Super Mario series after this year has been pretty rough with me making a series altogether. Like I had to cancel Super Mario Dimensions because when I was transferring um, all of my files over from my old laptop to my new one, which is the one that I'm using right now, Movie Maker isn't very good when it comes to transferring files over because if you find a missing file, it will end up moving those files to the very beginning of the project, affecting the other files that were perfectly arranged. So that's what happened. And then when I was working on Bombs Away, um, that's when I immediately um, decided what I want to do for the future for my channel when it comes to making Mario related content. And I've decided that I wanted to keep my focus on doing other forms of content than just doing fan series because I've done enough fan series on this channel, and there were some ups and downs this year when it comes to projects. And another reason I have decided to retire on fan series is because of those limitations that I will have. Like, I'll discuss all of I'll actually go into more details about this when when I do my year end review for 2025. I will go more into details about why I had decided to retire on fan series altogether on this main channel. I'll discuss that more into details when I do my 2025 year end review. All right, so thank you all for watching this review on Toadbow. Until next time, I will review Bombs Away to tell you guys what that episode was going to be about and what the episode would have been like if I were to finish it. All right, so goodbye, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.